Hey Flosstube.
Hey Flosstube.
I'm Ashlynn.
And I'm Bree.
And this is Red Dirt Flossworks.
And welcome everybody back. It has been...
We're still here.
We are still here. We are still present. It's been a very chaotic last couple of months. And so we have been running around like chickens with our heads cut off here recently. So we thought we would stop in. We had a few minutes to do some filming. So we hope you enjoy.
Yes, we have lots and lots to show you today.
Yes.
I think we're actually possibly going to try to break this up into 2 parts. Just because we don't want it to be an 1.5 hour long video.
Because it would be.
Yep. And it's probably going to be a lot of editing, trying to cut spaces out. But
just bear with us.
Yes.
So we hope everybody has had a good start of summer. We have, like I said, we've just been really, really busy with work, life, everything like that. But we have found some time to do a little bit of stitching in there.
Yes, finally.
Finally, yes. So we hope you enjoy what we have today.
Today's video is sponsored by my Brahms tumbler. If you're not from the Oklahoma area and you don't know what Brahms is, it's sort of like...
It's a local dairy.
It's a local dairy, and they have restaurants. They make all their own ice cream. They have like 30 different flavors. They have specialty milk and stuff, but for you Oklahoma or Texas people, I couldn't pass up the Brahms tumbler.
And again, if you don't know what Brahms is, that's what their cups inside the restaurant look like. So
the paper cups.
Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
So
okay.
All right, we have lots to show today. I think we're gonna start with FFOs. You want me to go first?
Ashlynn's gonna show. Yeah, you go first because I only have one. So, and she has 40. So let's start with a few of yours.
Yes, I've been on an FFO spree. 1, because the fair is coming up and I needed some stuff to put in the fair. And 2, I was tired of them languishing. So,
anxiety.
Yes. The first FFO is this shirt that I made.
Isn't that adorable?
It's the reverse applique shirt where you put the fabric underneath, stitch around it, and then cut the shirt out on top. So I will try to enter maybe a close-up picture here because I'm not sure how well this is showing up on the camera. But I just back stitched around the letters and then cut the shirt out so it shows up. I have a question for the audience. I am having trouble getting the glue out. If you can see, there's still like some spots from the spray glue. I don't know if anybody has any tips. I've already washed it twice. I put it in a bucket with soapy water and soaked it overnight and it still is not coming out. So maybe, I don't know if I just need to wash it again, but if anybody has any tips.
You washed it 2 times?
Yeah.
You washed it 2 times.
Yeah, I washed it. It didn't come out. I soaked it, washed it again, and it still looks like this today. So I don't know if I just need to soak it again or treat these. I'm not sure, but if anybody has any suggestions,
yeah,
put them in the comments. Okay. If you're interested in the floss numbers and the fabric, this is what I used. This is a Kimberbell summer fabric that they had. I'd be happy to give you the specifics if you want that. Just drop in the comments or send me a message on Instagram. Okay.
Yes, all of the Instagrams, emails, per the usual, will be linked in the description box below. If you have any questions, please shoot us an email, message, all that fun stuff.
Next is the... let me put the pattern in here. The pattern is out. The Be Kind spool. This was a retreat special that they had at the Stitching Bee in Norman this year. It came with project bag. There's a couple different colors. Bree got the other color.
I'll bring it next time.
It came with the floss, the fabric, everything. So I have all this extra floss now. Even came with a needle. Like it was like ready.
It was
to go.
ready to go. All you had to do was start it.
And so I turned it into a pillow.
It's so cute.
Oh, I forgot our boards. They're in the house. There you go. But there's that. I added this little charm. This is just a, some people call it a bulb safety pin. I know them as knitting stitch markers. Look at all this dog hair that's
put on the back of this.
Already all over this. But I added that for just a little something. I made the cording. My husband helped me get the drill out and we made that. So it was my first time ever doing cording on a pillow.
With the DMC that came with it.
Yes, I bought a full skein of the colors to do the cording because I wasn't sure how much. And then this was the retreat specific. It came with the Stitching Bee 2025. I added the back stitch, Norman, Oklahoma, just for commemorative purposes, but
we had a great time.
We did have a great time, and we are already signed up to go to, we'll talk more about that in plans, but the 2026 retreat in Norman.
Yeah.
It is available if you are interested
And live within driving distance, flying distance, whatever you want.
Yeah. In 2024, people flew in from like California.
Yeah.
And met people in Texas, and they drove up.
We had some people that flew in from Texas. We had some Arkansas people, so.
Yeah. Next, I guess I finished and fully finished the Patriotic Quaker. Worked on that at the 4th of July. I used the called for colors on it. It used to live in this project bag.
Because you gotta have a matching project bag.
Yes, that I made last year. And then I finished it in a pillow finish.
So cute. I absolutely love it.
I used the called for rickrack by Color and Cotton. Cherry Cobbler, I think is what that is. And then some fabric I had in my stash, so if you want to know what this is, again, send me a message. And then I just did the felt on the back to cover the seam.
I love that one.
This is 32 count taupe Lugana fabric. I think that's what I'm doing all my Quakers on, is the taupe. So, and then I stuffed it with poly pellets and polyfill. I think Primrose Cottage did that in their tutorial, which I'll try to put down in the description. I followed her tutorial for putting the rickrack and everything on and putting the pillow together, so there's that one.
And all your pillows are done that way though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I did them all the same. I've also finished Spring Quaker by Primrose Cottage. There we go.
I love the color that you use on
Yes,
this one.
I did swap it out for Weeks Dye Works Sea Glass. I'm just not really a purple person, and I like more teals and greens, so I swapped the colors on that one. And this is what it looks like. It's much darker in person. That's really light looking.
It matches my shirt.
It does. But again, I finished it in the pillow with the rickrack. This is Ladydotcreates rickrack from her Cookie Exchange set. So I'm not sure exactly what color it is. It just said Cookie Exchange. It was like 3 different colors. Finished it on the back with some fabric and a felt heart. This is fairy frost fabric. I don't know if you can see. It's got like a little shimmer to it. Again, if you want to know what color, you can send me a message. I do think I prefer, after doing a couple, a little bit more of a border on the pillows. Primrose Cottage finishes theirs with less of a border, a little smaller pillow. I think I like this one better.
I think I like this one better.
Yeah, I like that you can really see it.
Yeah.
And I like to highlight the fabric a little bit more too. Like, I know some people want like no border.
Yeah.
I like a little border for the fabric. Okay. I think I had this as a finish on a video or 2 ago, but I got it fully finished. Winter Quaker by Primrose Cottage. Again, all the called for trim, floss, everything. Did a pillow. So it looks really cute. I love it. The modeling on this one looks really good.
I think the darker blue really accentuates the variegation on this one.
And I got fabric. Bree and I went and she helped me pick out these fabrics. We went to the quilt store and she helped me match a couple months ago. So
she's basically been on a finishing spree.
Yes.
Serial finishing spree.
I'm tired of things like hanging out in my craft room and just like having to move them to do something else. Yes. Yeah. So I have been on like finish all the things. And the fair really helps, like,
yes, our
get
fair,
that along.
Are we 2 weeks away? 3 weeks away. We're 3 weeks away from our county fair. Mm-hmm. We will do, last year we did a fair exhibits recap, so we'll do that again this year. We'll try to do that.
If we have enough time, hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh no, the thingy fell off. I bet it's in my bucket.
I bet it's in your bucket.
It's fallen off before. Mm-hmm. This is Snowy Owl by Bent Creek. I took it to Hobby Lobby and had them frame it for me because I did not want to deal with trying to frame this linen or whatever. The lady said she had a really hard time getting it straight and getting it flat and even, so I was like, well, I'm glad I paid you to do it instead. But this is just a Hobby Lobby frame. If you didn't know, you can go into the store, pick out one of their frames, and pay a small fee, and they will frame your project for you, and you don't necessarily have to get it custom framed. Mm-hmm. So it's a little bit more of a cheaper option. This was about $45.
And it has this really cool border on it.
This really cool matting.
It's like charred wood. That's what it reminds me of.
I'll try to put a picture if the video doesn't get a good layer, but here, I'll show the back there. You can see the matting. The matting that's on the front.
But yeah,
it's like a char.
It reminds me of a tree that's been charred.
Tree bark. It looks really cool.
I love it. Or like snake skin.
Yes. I had her leave the glass because I have dogs. It would have been also cheaper without the matting. Mm-hmm. You don't have to do that. Yeah, you can do just the frame. I think I showed Good Morning that I've showed before. It doesn't have matting, it's just the frame. But I wanted something a little bit extra in this. Yeah. Almost done, I think.
And then I'll show my one.
Yeah. This one hasn't been glued down yet because I needed to go find flowers. But this is my...
Was that your birthday start last year?
Yes. So it's been languishing again.
Since then.
Since November. But I got it. There we go. There we go. I got it on a board with a little rickrack. Again, this is just like Hobby Lobby orange rickrack. This is from Hobby Lobby. I think it's with the fall stuff that they have out now. It's on like the end caps or whatever. They have a ton of them. It was like $1.50 for this. So I'm gonna glue it down, and I've got like flowers and ribbon I'll put up here, but it's not going in the fair, so it's fine. There's the pattern. Maybe I'll give this away for our birthday.
Oh, yes. We'll talk about that in plans.
Yes. There's that. We're running out of room on the table.
You can put stuff over here.
And then this is Farm Fresh. Again, I showed this as a finish a long time ago, but I got it on this board.
It's ready to go. Almost.
Yeah, again, it needs glued down, but I was waiting until I figured out what I want to put up here first. But it's probably going in the fair. This is Blueberry by Picture This Plus fabric, I think. And this was a Mystery Sal by... I'll put it down there. I don't remember.
It's going to be right here somewhere.
I have a lot of projects. But she's about to do a Halloween mystery farm, Halloween farm mystery Sal. So I'm interested in that, but I may wait till 1 or 2 releases come out. But yeah. StayPlatinumStitchry. There you go.
That's it.
It was platinum something.
It's coming.
This is a Hobby Lobby cheese board. It's in the middle of the store with all the kitchen stuff that they have out.
Yep.
So it was like $8 or $9, and I'll just glue it on there. And yeah, ta-da. And then the last thing, this is an FO technically, I guess, but I finished it, what, Thursday? I think I sent you.
I think we hit our camera.
Oh. Our first blooper. No, I'm not. No, we're gonna have like a ton of bloopers.
It's fine.
We always do. Spring bouquet. Your face isn't it? Lean in.
Sorry.
There you go. There we go. It doesn't want to focus because it's focusing on your face.
Sorry, I'll move my face out of the way.
Spring bouquet, sea turtle. She showed this before. I got it finished. So I think I'm gonna try to get it FFO'd for the fair. Oh, did you bring me film?
Yes, I did. It's in the pickup. Let's just I want to take a moment of heroism for this. Everybody look at this. The way that she started it was this up and down instead of like this.
Oh yeah.
And she made it fit perfectly on the horizontal axis instead of like this. Anyways, that was an act of bravery. I was really, really impressed.
I didn't realize till I was halfway done with the cross stitches that it was all in the wrong way. I was in the car, okay, so I just probably got my hoop the wrong way, but on the bottom, I don't know if you can see, the holes, like, there's no rim. The stitches are like in
the last line.
Yeah, the last line. It's not. Oh, there you go. The holes are open, and yet the thread is through there. So I mean, I had no margin at all, but
impressive.
It fit.
It did,
and I didn't have to start over.
There you go.
So ta-da. Okay, that is all my FFOs and FOs.
Okay, I have only one FFO because majority of my projects are pretty large, and I actually have some new starts, but we're keeping those in the whips pile because I've worked on them quite a bit. So the only
pause. I found it.
Oh, she found it.
It's stuck to my leg or something. I need to glue it on. It keeps coming off.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll put it in my pocket.
There you go.
That's probably a better idea. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's fine. Okay.
Another blooper.
So my one and only FFO that I have is Spooky Mandala. So here is a picture of it. And Spooky Mandala, I did get it finished. We actually had a small art gallery type thing at my local community center, and I took that because I wanted to get it finished, and also it's FFO'd now to put in the fair, and then I took that. I took my deer scene, which is not fully finished. I don't think I've ever showed that. I'll show that at a different time. I took my death by cross stitch. I took some of my mill hills and stuff like that, and then I took a couple of Ashlynn's things too. To the local art gallery. So the whole purpose of finishing the Spooky Mandala was to put it in the art gallery and then to put it in the fair. So it is done, and I love it, and it's got some, well, you've seen a picture of it. It's got black roses and some black stick things. Thanks Pinterest for the inspo. So that's my only FFO that I have. But maybe I'll show it next time in real life. It's hard to travel with it because of all the stuff on it, so I don't really like to travel with it. But I'll put it out at Halloween, and I really like the way that it turned out.
It looks really good.
So, are we gonna move on?
I might need to pause and put my stuff away.
We're gonna pause and reorganize this chaos that has been created, and then we'll be right back. Oh, there goes the washing machine. Don't know if you can hear that, but the washing machine is on.
Yeah, I had to wash shop towels.
If this is your first time ever joining us, if we leave this in the video, if this is your first time ever joining us, Ashlynn grooms animals for a living, and this is her grooming shop that we're filming in. And so, if you were to turn this camera around, there's like kennels and her grooming stand right next to me and her shop vac and all that. So this is where we film, is in her grooming shop, which is a lovely place. But you never know what's gonna go down. So
I mean, but it works really well.
it really does.
There's
The
good
lighting is good.
Lighting, and we have a cute background.
It's air conditioned, especially because it's 109 degrees outside today in Oklahoma.
Oh, yes.
We have reached essentially the dog days of summer where it's like a furnace when you go outside. The wind howled. I went over to my parents earlier, and they're like, yeah, at 4 o'clock in the morning, the wind woke us up because it was pushing the patio chair across the patio. They heard it scraping on the cement.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, and then you add 100-degree weather and it's just like a furnace. It burns your lungs when you go outside.
Yeah, it's like when you go outside, it's like opening the oven door and it's just hot.
Yeah.
So I feel, at least we have air conditioning. I know a lot of people up north, they don't have air conditioning. They're just starting to kind of do that because it is getting hotter.
I don't know how they stand it.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I had a patient come in and they're like, yeah, we moved from North Carolina. I was like, you mean like where it's like 100% humidity and then 100 degrees? Like where you can like cut the air with a knife? And I'm like, yeah. No, thank you.
We get all 4 seasons in Oklahoma for sure. We get rough winter. We get like 3 days of spring.
Nice weather.
And then we get a hot, humid summer. And then we get like 3 days of fall.
Maybe.
And then we're back to winter.
Yeah. It just goes from straight hot to cold.
Yeah. Christmas could be 80 degrees and you could be in shorts, or we could be in a blizzard with ice. And it's freezing. Yeah. That's the big difference between people up north and people down south, because north people are like, well, you cancel school and you close and all this stuff, but we get ice.
Yeah.
We don't get just snow that you can drive on. We get ice and it is slick. And so that's why we're a little bit more cautious, I feel like.
We're shut down if we get a ½ inch of ice.
Yeah, because a ½ inch of ice can do quite a bit of damage. So, alright, so that was a nice little break.
Stories with Bree and Ashlynn.
Yes. Alright, we're done with our FFOs and we're done with our FOs, right? You don't have anything else?
I don't have anything else. Let's jump into the news. Oh, what you
starts? New starts?
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry,
I only have one. Well, I have 3 technical new starts, but I'm only going to show one as a new start. The other 2 are whips because I worked on them so much, so they're not really like little new starts anymore. So
I put all mine in new starts.
Okay, you put all yours in new starts?
My things that I have started since the last Flosstube, no matter how long ago that was, is in the new starts.
Okay, well then I'm going to put this one in the new start too, and then technically I've only got 1 whip then.
There you go, that's fine.
Because if you've checked out the Christmas in July videos, I was stitching on Christmas stuff all through the month of July. So I only have 3 other projects that I've worked on since the last Flosstube that we did. But we'll get to that more in just a little bit. So,
yep. I hope you like variety.
Yes.
We're here for that. We'll give it to you.
Yep.
Okay. New starts.
Yep.
Okay. This has just become my designated Mill Hill project bag. I made this.
She made that.
Flosstube, not Flosstube, oh my goodness. Fat Quarter Shop has a tutorial on how to make this bag. It's really easy. And this is just a cross stitch piece I got, added fabric, made a bag. It's super simple. But I just keep 1 or 2 like Mill Hills.
Yep. I will link Fat Quarter Shop down below. If you notice that I do the links, I will not link to the specific project. I leave that portion up to you, because if you go to the shop, you may want to look at other stuff. So
Yes.
I just linked the main fatquartershop.com. I'll link it down below, and then you can go check out some of their other stuff.
They have Fat Quarter Shop has a lot of stuff. They're very beginner friendly, I would say.
Yeah. Today's video is sponsored by coffee. I think I said that in our conversation earlier, but I just, yeah.
I started this on vacation when Jingle Bell Wreath. There we go. To Mill Hill. I got pretty decent progress. I've got all the red stitching done. Started on the green stitching. So I started this on vacation a couple weeks ago.
And let me tell you, this one's finished. It's not FFO'd, but I have showed it already. Those reds are no joke.
There's 3 different reds.
And they are very similar to each other, and I had trouble differentiating which red was which red.
There's 3 reds and 3 greens, I think, in there.
Yeah.
So, but it's
I love Mill Hills. The only thing is they don't tell you which, they don't have like a floss card. They just come all mixed together and you kind of have to figure out what's what. So if you have like an ecru and a light beige, you have to determine which one is which. So this is an example.
There's the floss list.
So you have to determine which floss is which is not detrimental, but sometimes it can be just a little bit tricky. So
yeah, I suggest getting a floss card.
this is how both of us do it.
This is how I do it. And I have them laid out in the order that's on the list. And so here's my full threads, and then I put like the used threads on the other side. But yeah, these Amazon, or you can get a cardboard cereal box and punch holes in it. Make your own, but I just keep like 1 or 2 in here, and I just keep recycling them. Like here's my next Mill Hill.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. But they're not all too bad. Like this one was easier. It was much different
easier
colors.
to determine. It's the ones that there's like, it's like white, light beige, ecru. Like you gotta.
The sea turtle was 4 colors.
Yeah.
Medium green, dark green, medium aqua, dark aqua.
Easy.
So, but they're fun. I worked on this a little bit in the truck because the holes are bigger.
I think they're easier to work on in the car.
Yeah. And I'm interested, you can talk about it in haul, but Bree's gonna try a different little beading thing for an upcoming project, but I have one of these tacky Bob, I can't remember, things I got off 1-2-3 Stitch. I think I've linked it in a past video, but it's like sticky and you pour the beads on there and just scoop them up. Highly recommend. And when you have to stop, you just close it up, and I just throw it in the bag, and I haven't had a problem with them like
getting all
going anywhere. Yeah. So, yep. So yeah, if we've done a Mill Hill kit parade.
Yes. Link that down below.
Yep. So if you're interested in all the Mill Hills that we have stitched, are stitching, and have bought, and we've even added to it since then.
We'll probably do another one next year. Mid-year, maybe.
Shorter, yeah.
It'd be a little bit shorter.
But
we can show what we added.
A lot. They're a lot of fun.
They are. They're easy. They're simple. They're a great beginner project because they come with everything you need. They come with a beading needle and a sewing needle. The instructions are very clear and concise, and it's basically everything you need to do.
The Runner Stitcher has done a Mill Hill video before. He talks about what all comes in the kit, how to start, how to cross stitch, how to bead, how to do everything. So we'll link his video down below. It's excellent. I suggest watching that if you're wanting to get into Mill Hills. But yeah, they're a great travel project. You can throw them in your purse or your bag or whatever. Pull it out, do a couple stitches. And it has everything. You don't need to add.
Yeah, you don't have to buy beads. You don't have to buy floss. It comes with all the charms and everything. It's all right there. So, and they're fairly affordable.
Yeah.
So you can usually find them. We usually get ours on sale at 123stitch.com, and they usually have one in their sale for I think $7.50. I think is usually what it's on sale for.
It's that or $7.99.
$7.99 maybe.
Well, it depends on the kit too, because the treasures I think make them
a little bit more.
A little bit more depending on what the treasure.
123 Stitch is a company out of Texas. We'll link them down below. And they usually have one on sale at least one time a week, sometimes more. Yeah. And you can get them on sale for $7.99.
This one, I guess technically this is a Mill Hill. This is one of the 2022 beaded Santas. It's $8.79. So that's on sale today.
And I think it's usually $3 and something for shipping. So if you're wanting just a little project and it's all ready to go for you, it's all there, you can check those out too, and I'll link that.
We highly recommend checking the 123 Stitch daily sales page. They also have weekly sales, and Stewart in Stitches, who lives in Scotland. He orders from 123 Stitch.
Yeah.
And he says the postage is very, very reasonable for shipping international. So something, if we have any international viewers, I'm curious if you are international.
Yeah.
Drop your location below. We want to know.
We want to see if you're from across the pond.
Yes. But he says it's very reasonable to get it shipped to him. So something to keep in mind.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on. Oh, yeah, I have, yes.
Okay, sorry, that was a random track.
Yes.
Okay, back to our new starts.
Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program. So I showed this in our last, I think it was in the haul video.
The haul video, yeah.
We went to Branson, Missouri, USA for vacation this summer, and they have a needlework shop there called Cecilia's Samplers. Wonderful little shop. It's for a needlework shop. They have a lot in there. It's kind of a smaller shop, but it's packed floor to ceiling. So I showed the pattern last time, but this is the cupcake, and it's kind of hard to see the lighter colors. This is the cupcake pattern that I showed in the last video. My mom picked this out. It doesn't have a ton of work on it, but she picked this out. It's got a decent start on it.
I would say that's a pretty good start.
And this is half of it. So the remaining half, it'll do another four columns this direction. There's a cupcake at the bottom of every other one, and it spells out the word cupcakes. Here's a picture of the cover art. And she picked this one out, and I started it for her birthday. I will be working on it through the month of August. Oh yeah, I forgot to, let me take the needle off. This is the...
Did I get that for you?
Yes, you did. Featuring the Just Keep Stitching needleminder. Let me straighten it up there.
Another great Flosstube.
Another great Flosstube channel. Go check them out. This is their needleminder line.
Oh yeah, we can link the Etsy store.
Yeah, we'll put the Etsy store down.
It's Pnb Creations, I believe.
Something like that. Anyway, so they're wooden. This one is wooden. The magnet is very, very strong. It's, so
they're good.
So this is for my mom's birthday. Started June 30th, and I've worked on it a little bit since then. I mentioned this fabric in the last video. It's like a...
Is it a Lugana?
No, it's a linen.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, because it's squishy. It's squishy. But it's a chunky linen, I think.
Is it like a 20?
I want to say it's like a
30.
It might be like a... I don't know. I'm doing it over 2. I think it's 28 count. I think it's a big 28 count, maybe, because I'm doing it over 2, which makes it...
Yeah. Oh yeah, that kind of looks like a 28.
It might be 28. Oh, it might be 32.
It's pretty big for 30. Oh,
anyways,
it's in the last video.
It's in the last video. Go check it out. So, working on that for my mom for her birthday. So I will be working on that through the month of August. I don't even want to show this one. So this was in the plans last time, and this has been the year of starts for me. So this is kind of ridiculous. But
it's very unusual for you.
I know. But next year I'm not starting anything new. I'm going to work on what I have. Famous last words. So this is... I started this on the first day of summer. This is the second animal in Year of the Woods set 1 by Cottage Garden Samplings. But you wouldn't know it because it has 9 stitches. Yeah, that little tiny line right there. Yep, worked. I put the stitches in and started it. It is a new start in all technicality. Yeah. So started that on the first day of summer. I will be working on this through the month of August. So pretty much these 2 projects is what I'm going to be working on the most during August, because I have other plans. We'll talk about that in the plans section. But so this is the bear, which I believe is number...
Oh, I don't know.
It's 7 or 8. Here's the cover art. Like I said, I can't remember if it's 7 or 8. And I want to do all the summer animals on this one sheet. This is 40 count Valor linen by Picture This Plus, I believe. I talked about this in the last video, but I believe it's 40 count Valor linen. I know that portion is right. So anyway, so you can actually see, and I think I've showed the owl in this video before, but there's the owl. So the owl is totally complete. I got my finger stuck in the floss. But so the bear will go here, and it is all lined up and everything, so they'll be the same height. But I wanted at least this much gap between each animal. I have enough fabric over here to do the eagle, which is the third animal. I will not start that eagle at least until I get the bear done. So maybe the next time you see this, the bear will have some more work instead of just 9 stitches. So it does have a sad, sad little start, but it's started. So that is all the new starts that I have, slash whips, which we can jump into the whips unless you have a new start.
I got new starts.
Okay, she's got more new starts.
This was my summer start, summer Quaker. Imagine that.
Yeah, we both started a summer one.
Yes, on the first day of summer. I did swap the reds. This is Forbidden Fiber Co. Forever in Blue Jeans.
I love that color.
Me too. There we go. It's a really pretty blue color. I'm just not a yellow person. And again, I have dogs, so hence why this is already smushed. Had this out for like 5 minutes. Dog stepped on it.
Oh, yes.
So, you know, but there's the start. This is the upper left-hand corner. That's usually where my default start now. I used to be a center start person, but I have since changed to a left upper corner
I think
start.
it depends on the project for me.
It does a little bit,
for
but
me,
something that's a square like this, I'm going to start in the upper left-hand corner, but unless it's something that really needs a center start.
For me, it just depends, because some things call for a center start because of the project, so.
Upper left-hand corner, I've already gone all the way across, so this is how wide it's going to be. That's the upper right-hand corner. I'm now trying to work down to find the bottom corner, so that way I can cut this out of the rest of the fabric. That's usually what I do, is find how big it's going to be and then cut it out, so I'm not wasting any. And with these, again, it's going to be a pillow, so I don't need but like a 2-inch margin.
Ashlynn's gonna have a whole collection of pillows.
These are so adorable.
They're so cute.
And she keeps coming out with them, and I keep thinking that she's going to stop and run out of ideas.
Nope.
I do have one that will probably be coming up soon. Actually, 2. Not soon. They're coming up this year. But we can talk more about that in plans if I remember. But so that's that.
I wanted to show my needle minder while you're switching projects.
Okay.
So I probably showed this before, but I just love it so much. So I'm a Supernatural fan, the show Supernatural, and my needle minder is the emblem from Supernatural, and it says, "Driver picks the music, passenger shuts his cake hole." So
I heard they were bringing that back, or doing a spin-off, or doing...
I think I've heard that too.
Something?
My next project actually has another Supernatural needle minder on it too, so I'll show that.
I have never watched the show. I think I would like to. I think I would like it. But,
I think you'd like it too.
I've never watched it. I think I missed that, whatever, when it was on TV.
Maybe we should make a stitching night, and then on that stitching night we just watch like 2 episodes of Supernatural.
That would be fine. But I love watching on Instagram. Somehow they pop up in my reels. The con videos of people asking them questions. They're so funny. So I do watch those. Okay, there's my... I'll put that out for plans. But all my Quakers, unless they're like really holiday specific, like the 4th of July one, and I want a different bag, but all my Quakers live in this bag. I made.
That she made.
Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch tutorial. We've linked it before. It's under her tutorials on her YouTube. Super easy to do. She has a great video. So go check her out. Is that all of your new starts?
Yep, I just have the 2.
Okay, well I'll just keep going then.
Okay, you just keep going.
Like I said, variety. You get a lot of variety.
We got everything.
Quaker. Again.
This is the 9th one.
Yes. Stitching Quaker.
Get my face out of the shot.
Started this immediately as soon as I got it back in May. I was like stalking the mailbox waiting for the mail lady to
Immediate start.
bring my order. I was so disappointed. It was supposed to be delivered on the Saturday we had our stitching day in May. And I was like, I'm gonna start this on our stitching day. And I checked the mailbox before we left to go to town, and it wasn't there. It was there when I got back from the stitching day. So I started it that evening.
The disappointment was real.
Right after I stitched all afternoon at our stitching day, and then I got home and started this by myself at home. But I ordered from Primrose Cottage website because I wasn't sure if they would sell out, but I just got their floss pack. And here's where I'm at. Pretty far along. I'm pretty excited. This is freaking adorable. I love it.
Freaking adorable.
I found all the way to the edge. I found to the bottom, so now I'm just kind of working my way across on it. I love it. It's so cute. It just has all the stitchy things.
It has everything
in it. And the tomato pincushion is just...
The tomato pincushion is just classic.
Yes. And you could do just this on a small.
What about the pattern on the back?
The quilts.
So you got that? You got that one yet?
No. So she does...
You better hurry up.
A Quaker, and then she also does, she calls them quilts. So it's like a companion piece that uses some of the same elements, but it looks more like a traditional quilt would. Like here's the, what's that? Oh, there. Halloween Quaker that she's got. And then see, she's got a Halloween quilt on the back.
I could do that as a biscornu.
This?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That would be cute. I would turn the pumpkins.
Yeah, to the corner.
To the corners and maybe turn the candy corns.
That might be hard to do.
It would be big.
Yeah.
It would be this big.
It would be big, yeah.
You've already done a big one.
Yeah, I better do a small one. That's in plans.
You could do it on a teeny count.
Yeah, like the 28 count, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever I'm doing that other pattern on.
And I went ahead, since I was ordering everything, I went ahead and bought the finishing kit for this.
Cute.
Just so it's ready to go as soon as I am finished. I think a lot of my stuff languishes as a FO and doesn't get to the FO stage portion. Is because you have to find the fabric for the back, and you have to find the trim, and you have to find flowers, and you have to find bows and ribbon, and we don't have anything here in town. We have to make a specific trip to at least 45 minutes away to Hobby Lobby to get things, or order online, and it takes umpteen days to get here.
And disclaimer, we've said this before, if you do not support Hobby Lobby, good for you. If you support Hobby Lobby, good for you. That is the closest craft store that we have. The next craft store is exactly 2 hours and 15 minutes away.
Michael's,
yeah. So it's all we have, unfortunately.
Yep. And it's the cheapest place to get DMC.
Yeah.
So R.I.P. Joann's still
that whole Joann's mess. I can't wait to see the outcome of that.
Yeah, if you have any suggestions, I know there's lots of videos out there on the internet right now of Joann's, not replacements, but like where to find different things. If you have any suggestions, drop them down in the comments, because we're always looking for different places to support, to shop. So please let us know, because there's already been several times I'm like, oh, I'll just go to Joann's and get that, and I'm like,
wrong.
Nope. So, but anyways, Stitching Quaker lives in this bag because she deserves her own bag.
That's right.
I showed this on a video or two ago, I think, but
we actually discussed earlier that I think we may do a project bag tour as a short or a Flosstube extra at some point. So we'll be showing the bags more in depth at a later time. So
if you're interested,
that video will come at some point. So
we also talked about a needleminder tour, which would maybe be longer because I think I have more of those. But if you're interested in either of those, let us know. Or any other Flosstube extra you're interested in.
yeah, if you have an idea that you're like, well, I want to see this, or I want to see that, or you just want to see the dogs, just let us know.
Yeah.
Because we'll be glad to show the dogs too.
Okay, I got one more.
You got one more? She got one more.
I got one more. Because I FFO'd like 4 things, I felt I deserved a new start.
I think you're right.
So, I think I started this Sunday.
That's right.
What would that be, the 3rd?
Yeah, something like that.
I'll put a picture of the cover art because it's a PDF pattern, so I don't have it printed. I bought these patterns from this lady. She had them as they weren't on sale, but a fundraiser for Texas for the flooding. And I have family that live in Canyon Lake, which is north of San Antonio a little bit. And so they were actually up here for the 4th of July weekend visiting family here, and they were monitoring everything. They were talking to friends back home to check on everybody, and we were worried almost that they wouldn't be able to get back home, but they're high enough up that I think they were fine. But I bought 3 patterns.
Yes, here they are.
I'll show you. I don't know if I'll do the gingham one, but I think I'm gonna do the landscape and the flag as gifts for my family.
Yeah.
So there's my start on the landscape one. This is mystery linen. Did this come into that box that Susan gave us?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Susan, for the fabric. I'm using it. I found a piece that I cut in half. This is, I don't even know what this is. It's like a 25 or 28 or 30. I don't know what
It's
it is.
mystery.
It's mystery. But it was a good neutral, and I'm doing it 1/1
It's gonna look so good.
on here. This is the middle of Texas, and this is I guess it would be the west side of Texas. So that there's about half, and then there'll be about another half. I probably did this backwards, and I found 2 metal hoops at the thrift store that I thought would be cute to use for finishing, and so I made the fabric and the pattern fit the hoop, which is like this. I don't know, it's not very big. It's like a 4-inch
It's gonna fit perfectly.
hoop. So I'm not really thrilled about doing 1/1, but we're gonna see how it works out.
So, like Ashlynn said,
It may be more of an impressionistic painting than
It'll be fine.
Anything else, but
it'll be fine.
anyways.
Like Ashlynn said, these patterns were a kind of a fundraiser for the horrific flooding that occurred in Texas. We'll link the Etsy shop down below if you'd like to continue to support her. She had the proceeds from these patterns that she was donating to the relief efforts for Texas between July 1st and August 1st, I believe. So I don't think that portion is going on anymore, but if you still would like to support this Etsy shop, we'll link it down below for you. She's got beautiful patterns, and you can still purchase the Texas patterns if you would like to. So we both got on board with that so we could help out a little bit.
Spot?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So if you would like to support that shop, it'll be down below. So I think that is all the new starts.
Finally, all my new starts.
Okay. So we're gonna move on to our whips. Yeah, and I only have one.
I think I'll show this in your Christmas.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay.
So do 1 or 2. How many you got? 3?
I got
4.
2.
2. 2 whips. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
2
show
whips.
mine in the middle. So
This is Strawberry Bakery, I think, by Stitching with the Housewives. Again, I worked on this, I don't know, like a week or 2 for the Strawberry Moon Sal. I believe it's hashtag Strawberry Moon Sal. Not that the hashtags work anymore, but that is what it is. This is a custom conversion that I'm doing. A lady did it and posted it in the Stitching with the Housewives Facebook group, and I liked her colors, but I'm switching a few things because I prefer the aqua over the yellow. So if you're curious as to what this is, send me a message and I can tell you what I'm doing, because really off the top of my head I don't know. I hadn't pulled this out in like a year, and I texted Bree and I was like, I don't know what's happening.
So I don't even know what's going on. Oh my gosh, there's a spider over there.
Where?
Right there.
Oh,
sorry.
Okay, that's nice.
We don't know what's going on with this strawberry moon sal.
So I am doing a few of the color in, no, not color in cotton, Classic Colorworks and Weeks Dye Works, I think. So, and the DMC, I'm really not sure what's happening, but if you're interested, send me a message. I'm trying to write notes as I go along. See, my written notes, I printed a thing.
We don't really know what's happening, but send us a message.
Yep. I'm kind of making it up as I go along, because obviously I'm not very far, but anyways. This is my inspiration, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And it lives in this perfect strawberry bag that I made. Bree has one.
I do. I have it right here.
It's got strawberries on the inside. Yeah. Elizabeth Ann can stitch tutorial. I think we've linked that before. Again, it's in her tutorials.
We could probably recite it to you as many times as we've watched it.
Probably. There's where Farm Fresh used to be. Cut it out. So, there you go. But I think this will be a pretty decent chunk. I can do a smaller something on that.
Yeah, you could do it like a bookmark or something, or a little strip.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, Blueberry by Fiber on a Whim. Not Picture This Plus. Sorry. Blueberry by Fiber on a Whim is what this color is. Okay.
Perfect.
Your turn.
Alright. So, I have never showed this before. Technically, this is a new start as well because you guys have never seen it. But I did do a sneak peek about 3 months ago. I showed you the corner of it, and that was it. So, this is... I have worked on it quite a bit. Excuse this one little thread that's hanging down here at the bottom. I'm leaving it loose to see if it'll line up. That's my hope and prayer that it'll line up. Anyways, this is Black Roses by Al Forrest Embroidery. Make sure that it's... There we go.
It's on there.
So this is Black Roses by Al Forrest Embroidery. I've done really, really good. I feel like I've gotten a lot done on it since you guys saw it last.
Oh, yeah.
Pete the Supernatural Needleminder. Eat pie, kill demons. But I don't have any stats for you on this. I did about probably 1,800 stitches on it. Here's the cover art while I was on vacation. And it's on this beautiful...
Oh, it's gorgeous fabric.
Beautiful chunk of... Excuse the wrinkles. I don't press anything before I
We don't have
show
time
it.
to
We don't
iron.
have time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
It is on this beautiful chunk of Easter basket, 40 count linen by Live and Dye LA. Picked that up the first time we went to the Stitching Bee retreat. And it is, I mean, I wish you guys could see it in person because the camera does not do it justice. It is bright and beautiful, and it's giving Beauty and the Beast vibes, Maleficent, whatever fairy tale you want to think about.
Yeah, it's like a combination.
Yes, and so I had waited a very long time. That's been, what, 2 years ago now? I waited a long time to...
You bought this a year ago.
Was it a year ago or 2 years?
May of 24.
May of 24. I waited a year to find the right pattern for this. I just bought this. I didn't have a plan for it. And this just...
It works.
It works.
Yeah.
So it has all... I love it. I did have to rip out this tower right here.
Yeah.
Was not lined up. And that's why you can kind of faintly see this line that goes down at the bottom of this tower.
I don't know if you can see it.
You probably can't see it. You can barely see it in person, but it...
that black thread leaves like a little fuzz.
Yeah. And so we're going to see if it lines up. I haven't tested it yet, but we're going to cross our fingers and hope that it lines up, because it didn't the first time. I had to rip out like 300 or 400 stitches, but it was not something that I could fudge. But it has all lined up thus far, so we're going to hope that we keep that going. So I did take that off of the frame.
1/2.
Yes, so this is going to be 1/2 on the 40 count. I'm using, I can't remember the DMC, but I'm just using a lighter red for the rose buds, and then I'm using a darker red for the roses that have already bloomed out.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, and then on the castle where the 2 circles are, kind of right in the middle, there'll be red accents. Because I wanted to do it mostly in black, but I want there to be some breakup of the color using the red accents.
That looks really good.
So that is Black Roses by Al Forst Embroidery. So hopefully it'll get some more work on it in the next couple of weeks.
It looks good.
So
okay, I have one more whip. I worked on this on vacation a couple weeks ago. I took this specifically to work on vacation. This is House Barn by Cottage Garden Samplings. This was number 7 last year. I started it technically last year, I believe. I think this was like a July or August,
something like that.
or maybe June, because it's number 7. I don't know.
Because we got the first one in December.
Yeah, June, I guess. Started this last year. I got 1 evening's worth of work in it. I think I have a pre-picture here. I was gonna post about it while I was on vacation, and yeah, that didn't happen, so
It's fine.
anyways, here's where I got quite a bit done.
It's looking so good.
Considering. I'm working on doing all of the flowers in the barn, blocking out the windows in the barn on here. And so once I get like all these flowers done and get all the points done, I'm gonna outline, and so then I can just fill in. And then when I have thinking time, I'll work on this. When I need fill in, I can work on that. But these patterns are no joke. They look small, they look easy, but that is a ton of stitching.
That barn's full coverage.
That barn is full coverage. This is like the size that it's gonna be. It's gonna be big. Ish.
That'll be really pretty because it's big.
This is 32 count Lugana Vintage Storm or something like that. We're now on part 3.
This is the 3rd video.
Yes. Vintage Stormy Night, I think is what this is. But these flowers, they are no joke. There's a lot of counting. So, anyways, I'm really happy with it. I like the colors. I'm a barn person. If I could live in a barn dominium, I would be happy. That's kind of what we're working towards. But anyways, side note. But look at the little cow. They're so cute. And I like sunflowers, very Oklahoma-esque. So, yeah,
I love it.
I'm just happy with that. And I'm using all the called for threads and everything. It's living in this project bag by Stitch Supply Co. I'll talk more about this in haul, but this is their anniversary bag, so super cute. Okay, that's all my whips.
Perfect. Do we have any life updates?
Do we want to do that? You want to do that now or later?
I don't care.
Okay, life updates.
I was going to show a picture of my new couch.
Show a picture of your new couch.
I will show a picture of my new couch. Look at it. Got a new couch.
Yeah, when you are like in your 20s and 30s, a new couch is like A new couch.
New.
It's not even new to you.
It's brand new.
It's brand new.
It's brand new.
We are still on a used couch. It was
Yeah.
used when we got it, and now it's really used.
We had hand-me-downs given to us when we moved to our new house, and they were hand-me-downs before we got the hand-me-downs. And there's nothing wrong with that, and we use the tar out of them.
Yep. When you have dogs, sometimes it's yeah.
So we have a new couch.
Nice. The business is booming. That's part of why it's been tough to get Flosstube done and get stitching done. Some days I work 9, 10, 11 hours, and so by the time I get off work, there is no energy left to even stitch. I really do try to stitch or do something, but some days it's just not there. But
End part of summer, first part of fall is chaotic.
yeah, and we don't even have kids going back to school or anything. We're both just dog moms. I've got 2. She's got 1 dog.
Yep.
We're both married, not to each other, to men.
I mean, sometimes we think if we just, do our own thing and not have the men, then we, could just.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
But.
So it's been crazy, but we'll try to keep up. Like I said, when we started the whole YouTube thing, we just kind of
this is just for funsies.
When we have time to do it, we'll do it, and that's all we expected to get out of it.
Yeah.
So
just this past year has just been crazy. I don't know about anybody else's life, but I feel like I'm busier than ever. Family stuff, coming up from Texas. They're coming up to visit a lot more, which is nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
Family vacations, and we're talking about going on vacation next summer.
A year from now.
Already?
A year from now. We're thinking about, that's how far in advance we gotta think about it.
6 or 3 couples, and then possibly
a couple kiddos.
Teens coming and making a trek.
All the way up to South Dakota from here, which is an 800-mile drive. So we'll see if we actually get that done or not.
I will be in the
wrangling 6 people is wrangling 6 people is chaotic enough. But my husband recently got back from Sturgis, South Dakota, for the motorcycle rally. He and a friend went the week before the actual rally. Got to see all the sites, do all the things before the chaos ensued. If you're not familiar, it's this huge bike rally that they have up there, and it goes on for like 7 or 8 days. They have concerts, music, and there's like, I think one year they said they had like 60,000 bikers or something. Like it's ridiculous how many people flock to this. It's not a big town. And so we're talking about doing a family thing up there the week before next year.
Families going up there.
Yeah. So we'll see if we actually get that done or not. But they just got back from that and had a great time. And so it's just been, you guys have been going on vacation and summer vacations. And
me and my siblings and their significant others went to Murfreesboro, Arkansas. And we did the Crater of Diamonds digging. That was an interesting experience. I don't know if we actually found any diamonds. But we dug in the dirt, and it was hot and it was sunny. We actually got rained on a little bit, and actually it wasn't too bad. But it would be fun if you have kids. They get to dig in the dirt and find rocks and all sorts of stuff. And then they have a pool, water park area that you can also get tickets for. So it was a good time. And then we had a cabin on a river, so we just hung out and just relaxed. Everybody's busy. My sister's a teacher, and so she was getting ready to go back to school, and so she just wanted some downtime. They just bought a house. Literally the week before she goes back to school, they closed on a house. So I spent last Saturday helping them move. We were gonna film last Saturday, but then I said I gotta go to Blackwell with a truck and trailer and move my sister. So
it's just been one thing after another.
So we got them all done, pretty much all moved out of her apartment in one day. We had 2 trucks and 2 crossovers and the trailer that we were loading up. I managed to do it in 2 trips. So that was great. But that was an experience. But got her all moved before school, so she didn't have to worry about it. because I know she teaches kindergarten. I bless
her soul.
Them school teachers, because it is not a job I want. So, yeah, they went back to school.
Yeah.
My nieces went to school. Two of them are in school. Two of them homeschool. And then we got the one baby. She's a couple months old now, so
Yeah.
they keep me busy. Oh, my oldest niece just won Fairview Wrangler Rodeo Princess.
Yes, yeah.
So yeah, I'll see if I can find a decent picture and put it in here.
Yeah,
yep, she's 10, and this is her second princess. She also won the Clinton Rodeo a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And then she also does trick riding. Her and a couple girls, I think, travel around and do that. So if you're interested in having some trick riding, come to your rodeo or event. They're available to travel. So yeah, they keep me busy, man. They're wanting to come up next weekend and visit, and they like to help me cross stitch. They will pull the needle up, and then I'll have them pull the needle down, and they like to help me. And
big help. Big help.
Trying to start to teach the 10-year-old to do her own. We're working on it.
Get there.
And then I try to buy other little crafts for the younger ones to do their not quite to the cross stitch, but we do painting or gluing or those little foam kit things. We'll do different stuff, but
Yep. The spider is crawling into the camcorder.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh,
I think he's making a web.
Where?
On the handle. He is making a
can't
stinking
see
web.
it.
Come see him right there? On the handle?
No.
I can see it.
I can see kind of a web.
He's making his little web.
Oh my goodness. The saga of the spider. I didn't know they were that bad in here.
That was, it's the same spider that came up over there earlier.
Oh yeah?
Okay.
Interesting.
I think that's all we have.
Yes, we're trying to edit this down a little bit.
Thanks for watching our tangents. We hope you enjoyed the video. Again, thank you for our returning visitors for spending time with us. And if this is the first time seeing us, thank you for spending some time with us as well.
We are up to over 700 subscribers. Yay, we're so excited. Thank you. We're coming up on our 1-year anniversary here in September, so it'd be cool if we could get to 1,000 around the 1-year anniversary.
That would be sweet.
It would be great, so we would appreciate having you as subscribers and watching our videos. If you have any questions, comment below or hit us up on Instagram or send us an email.
And I think we will see you guys in the next video.
Yes.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes. What do you want to do?
I don't know.
We should just hold our whole basket.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let me grab all my crap.
I think I can do it cuter if I do this. But that's okay.
No barking allowed.
Okay. Stick your. Can you see your face? Oh wait. Let's see.
Oh crap. You already hit the button.
Oh yeah. I should have showed the back.
You could just leave it running if you wanted to, and then you can edit it out, and then instead of putting 2 videos together, because it's still going.
Oh, is it still going?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, perfect.
Really good. What are you mowing for, dog?
Dogs.
Really?
We interrupt this program to take a sip of coffee.
I've already had 1 cup of coffee. I shouldn't have had you bring me another one, but oh well.
Did you already drink all that?
No.
I was like, girl, you crazy.
No. I didn't. I drank.
I've had no food and only coffee.
Only coffee. Do you want food?
No, I'm not eating food because you gotta let the coffee hit hard on your stomach.
What? You sound like
Girl,
a
I
drug
got like
addict.
6 hours of sleep last night, and that's not enough for me.
So did I. I can't believe we both ended up at Enid at the same
At 3
time.
different stores.
Yes, Evan was like, I just saw them at Walmart, or just saw them over there, and I was like, they're following us. That's why the dogs are in here. If you hear them, it's because my husband's at a golf tournament. So,
They're our audience today.
yeah. They're actually being very good. They're laying down taking a nap.